Is this now the second or third time Dwight D. Eisenhower claimed the throne? Well, anyway, time to get on with this mini Let's Play of Dominions 4 multiplayer version. Seeking is nice. He's a level 3 water mage and comes with his own troop of evil trolls. And Mount Fiend. That's something I need because it's a level 3 death mage, and we need more death if we want to play the death game with our nation. And the Eternal Forest, blah blah blah. This seems to be our neighbor Garth, who made his first global. Here, let's look at this battle, and wow, this seems to be a fast thing. Oh wait, I forgot the spiders. Luckily our little bird dudes are a lot hardier than they look, so they'll keep slaughtering their way through the smaller spiders. After all, they don't need to kill all spiders, it's enough if they get the leader on the other side, the evil nasty troll. And it looks like we actually win thanks to our Storm Guard having wings and being able to fly. And now it turns out we don't even have to fight the troll. The army is routed, and then our Storm Guard goes around. Gugna the Troll Shaman. Ah yes, an easy guy, vulnerable against fire, and with regenerating powers. Of course, it turns out he's also vulnerable against being stabbed. Bad omens, misfortune, some other minor crap, and that's it. Seems our spies having trouble getting through in Miklan's case. But it also looks like Miklan is in trouble because I see a lot of Bogarus. Ulm apparently has disappeared forever. Anyway, let's try again. But as soon as my anti-Yomon castles here in the coastal region are finished, I can move my troops without having to fear Yomon making a comeback. Around that point, Yomon should also slowly run out of dominion, and without religious belief to keep anchor your pretender in the real world, this will be done soon. Of course, I still want to try my hordes of pale ones and see if my weird little Cyclops can do something about assaulting underwater Yomon directly. This of course means scripting and placement and hoping everything goes well. So anyway, not much happening this turn except for me very slowly preparing my tons of pale ones and their commanders for the underwater assault I have planned. Here I am sending 3 huge squadrons with their commanders underwater, and it looks like this underwater province is free, and since the enemy AI can be a bit dumb, I'm hoping that if I get the province I can just raise the defense and hold out until my own 4 is finished, and then I can slowly grind underwater Yomon down. Well, let's see how this goes next time. I have already a mountain of reinforcements, but because the cave has no direct connection with my other coastal provinces, it's kind of hard to actually throw them into the water. Well, it's not all bad. My cave province not having a connection to the coast Also means Yomon can't just annoy me by drawing troops at the cave too. This means I don't need to build another fort to keep them out. So this should go over well. Yeah, Bogarus is at this point basically Titanic. Even though I've spread so down to the coast and now preparing to smash down Miklan, there is Bogarus everywhere. To my west, to my southwest, and down Miklan south to me. Also has Bogarus to the west and to the southwest. It seems Bogarus is basically a giant wall to our west. This is kind of troubling. So at this point I've started to think about how to deal with this problem. The western menace, so to speak. Garth is still friendly to us. Pangea wants to fight Bogarus too, because Bogarus is, well, gigantic. And another blood nation. And with blood magic you can do a lot of creepy, nasty stuff. So, like Garth, they're essentially a candidate for winning this game. I'm not so sure I could win. I would have to jump, juggle all those potential enemies with each other, trying to play them off against each other. But I like to be friends with everyone, so this often doesn't work out as well as I wanted to. Of course, this means probably in our future we will try to eat as much of Miklan as we can as preparation against Bogarus. Pangea, well, Pangea will only be our enemy if they somehow decide to attack us. If they stay true to our great coalition, then it's Bogarus, and Bogarus seems to be strong enough for all of us, so this will be a long, nasty war. In the end, if the game doesn't just crash because of too many units, or whatever, like our last More Money, More Problems multiplayer game, then we can think about the future. After Bogarus is taken out in the far future, if that happens, then it will probably Garth and me against Pangea, and then if it looks like I could win, I'll try my best, and then it will be over. Of course, this all assumes that we will all stay in the game until the end instead of running out of steam and giving up, because juggling hundreds of commanders with thousands of units is kind of troublingly hard in this game. Dominions 4 isn't really meant to have that much commanders, and it will soon show. Oh wow, you're in for a treat in the future turns. Ah yes, that's a lot of units, and I have to script them all. At least all those armies mean Yomon is done for, because with those reinforcements we can smash them long enough that even if my underwater plans don't work out, it still means I can keep them underwater indefinitely until they run out of dominion, and then the pretender evaporates, and 1 turn later all their units and stuff will turn into independent provinces, and independent provinces don't attack anyone, so they will just sit there until someone grinds them down and takes control. Ah yes, we have a lot of movement again. Kind of cute how Bogarus snatched already some provinces in the west. Ex-Yomon provinces, now Bogarus provinces. More shamans, maybe? Maybe not. That one province where you could see some kind of horse under Bogaro's weird crown. That was the one I think I sold to Yomon in the beginning. Now it belongs to Bogaros. That's how it goes sometimes. Snow still boosting conjuration. Research here. Still having tons of units in the south to hold the front against the shark soldiers of Yomon. And that one province has a lot of dominion that will take a while. Well, time to give my pretender some horses to play around with. Yeah, that's a lot of skeleton riders. 38. Yeah, so you can go get a lot of mileage of these kinds of summon spells where you get extra units for extra paths if you cast them with your pretender. Especially if, like in this case, you want death summons and you have a pretender specialized in death. That's always the best. More orders. Those guys guard, the general, those fire. The rest is already scripted. I hope I don't get a cold. Anyway, that's it basically. This throne is still unclaimed. Too bad I spent so much time beating down Yomon in the south where I would have tried. Well, that's me, always too slow. Anyway, I see turn is over soon, so I'll see you next time. I'm out.